I gotta go shave my beard.
Hi, I'm Tony Fastdaughter. I'm Tony Fastdaughter. I'm Tony Fastdaughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Morning. Hey Siri, how do you say good morning windmill in French?
In French, good morning windmill is bonjour moulin à vent.
Ooh, I like that. Back to the spaceship. Gotta move this over across the farm this morning. Get it pulled away. We still got a few thousand bushels worth of bag on here. So pull it away and cut it, and 30 miles that way. Well, that was pretty good timing. Boys just got here after moving the auger to the last set of bins we're gonna fill. Well, that's not true. We do have bins to fill yet, but we're gonna fill those with canola when we get to the rest of the fields, and then put the wheat in bags, just because it's easy. Moving! Just a little bit of this canola field left, and that is it for the canola right in this area. We're gonna jump over kitty corner here to a half section of wheat. That'll be the first spring wheat we've cut this harvest. Really anxious to see how that runs. Historically, that field holds the highest yield that we've had on our farm for durum or wheat. So it has some potential, but it did miss some showers this year that the fields behind us did catch. So I'm anxious to see what this wheat's going to run this year, because if it's the way the durum ran this year, it could be great. Done with the canola here, but rut row.
Got my personal Uber driver slash chauffeur. Moving.
Cut a little bit, and then it rained. Well, good morning. We've got a little rain delay this morning from the shower last night. Got more rain here at home than we had at the combines, but still probably be able to go this afternoon.
Kevin, I'm coming in hot. Kevin.
Going up this side? Oh, wow. I didn't even mark my couch over. Look at that.
So here's the crazy thing about YouTube. When you have to record this stuff, and then by the time you get around to editing, things happen. So yesterday's video, Welker's joined us, but this video is gonna be later. We hit 7,500 mark yesterday afternoon. As of this morning, $18,500 is already raised. So you guys are awesome. This is gonna definitely bless people affected by the storm there in Iowa. And money's going to more than just helping clean up on the farmers there. They're helping a lot of people in the cities as well, in the towns, and people that wouldn't be able to access the equipment themselves. So you guys are awesome. Thanks. I gotta go shave my beard.
Good morning, everybody. Greetings from Iowa, from the team on the ground. We just can't thank you enough. Blown away by the response and by God's goodness we just want to thank you. Continue to pray for us. A lot of work left to do. We're here at an elderly widow's house. Got a gnarly looking tree right next to the power lines, of course. We are being safe. In fact, it leads to just a major need in the Tama, Marshalltown, Toledo area, and that is for bucket trucks or man lifts. Every work order that we've received requires high, dangerous work, and unless you can get up there, you just can't help these people. Steppin Out Missions, we are in need of a man lift, not only in the short term, but everywhere we go, it seems like if we just had the way to get up high, we would be able to help in beyond tree service, but just in so many ways. So be praying with us as we pray about the Lord providing some kind of a man lift that we could tow behind a pickup truck and be able to help these folks, not only here in Iowa, but everywhere we go. And I just want to give you an update about the future. Of course, there's a hurricane that Hurricane Laura just went through. There's more cleanup here in Iowa. It's impossible for us to get all of that done. The Lord promises that the fields are ripe unto harvest. And he says, pray for the laborers to go. And so I just want to ask you in your local churches to just pray. Pray to the Lord of the harvest that he would raise up workers to go. And not only go and do work, but go and share the good news of the hope, the peace, and the love found in a relationship with Jesus. That's what it's all about. We will actually be headed home to Ohio here at the end of the week to regroup, resupply. I'm not sure if we'll return here. I'm not sure if we'll go to Hurricane Laura. As many of you know, in the year 2020, the needs are endless. And so we just ask that you would partner with us in prayer, that we would have wisdom, discernment. Guys, we're so grateful for your response and your gifts and your partnership. Keep it coming, and we'll keep this thing moving forward. God bless. We'll talk to you later.
What's happening, y'all?
Hope my battery lasts.
No, it's going down. You've never known this guy without a beard, have you?
How old are you, Noah?
14.
14. He's never seen you without a beard.
Yeah. What's happening, Colin?
18.5.
I want to see it.
I need a mirror so I know what I'm doing. Ooh, that's thick down there. It's like 100 bushel wheat.
That blows my mind.
You are gonna have such a crazy tan line once you get that shaved off.
Yep, he's not my boss anymore.
You look like you almost, Colin.
Yeah.
Looking just like that, does that count? That's no more beard.
That was like
That's what
the
you.
$6,000 amount.
Yeah.
Where's Kevin at? He only dreams of growing beards.
We're wondering what the trash can was for.
You could pull that off, babe.
You should send that to Trevor.
And you got his hat on today.
Better.
Going full bales today. Yeah, you need to.
Turn on the sun. I don't know if they can see it. Oh, yes.
That is pretty sweet mustache.
You guys see Tony?
There's so much hair.
Whoops.
It's gross.
We're donating that.
Oh yeah.
That is the baby face right there.
Sun hurts my face. It's so hot. Worst part about this, Face ID on my phone doesn't work anymore.
Taxi service around the yard. Thanks.
Yep.
Just finished emptying, sweeping, scooping out flat bottom. Get her sealed up. Pull out of Durham town. Trying to get some grain off the yard, making room for more. Hauling a
a little bit of this here's Durham, just to get a bin empty. So we got places to go with all the rest of the grain we're getting. Down to town and by this site. After our little fire excursion earlier this week, you don't really like to see these, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera very well or not, but there is a yard right in the middle of this mess. Those people got lucky. Really, really lucky. It's a little nerve-wracking in itself. It's dry up here.
Well, we're getting the grain bagger set up here. We have partial bag on here. We figure it's gonna hold maybe 2,500, 3,000 bushels yet, so we're gonna use that up first. And we're gonna run a few 300-foot bags out here, but I'm gonna show you guys kind of how this whole thing comes out and get it set up in position for a truck. All the controls are here to run it, so Colin's gonna get this all swung out. It's in transport now. We drop these wheels down, and that is how it's gonna move out into position. So that's all ready. He'll pull the semi in from this direction, shove that out under the front hopper, and then as the bagger moves forward, it'll be automatically lined up for the second hopper. Get this set down here. Got those stops in the cylinder. I think we're all ready to go here. What do you think, Colin, about the right spot?
Looks like it.
Looks like some serious business going on here.
And we're doing a lot of cutting today. First Tony's beard, now wheat.
Well, I've been cutting a while, going good. Dad's header just broke down, and now my header just broke down. Dad's U-joint on the end of that shaft, weld broke on that, and I got something rubbing or a bearing which went out, so could hear it. Go check it out here at the service truck. It's not my header, it's my center drum for my feeder chain bearing seized up, so we're gonna pull drive shaft off that header, put it on there, and we're gonna tear this one apart.
Come this way with it a little bit.
Push this side's.
Push yours in and we'll check it.
There. I'm good, are you?
No,
Well, we must have to do one of them, huh? No, they have to be exactly the same, I think. There you go. All on your side out.
No, give me that. Oh, there we go.
Watch it.
Put the back of the pickup truck.
I don't think the bearing's bad. We just got loose bolts that we're scraping on the inside of the deal. Now for Dad's header's problem. Weld broke on the drive shaft that hooks up from the combine to this is the header side. Apparently it's a problem with the MacDons. So the shop said they're having some of them break, so weld it, keep going. They'll get us a new one later. Dad stole my drive shaft, put on his header. He's gonna go cut, we're gonna fix. Safety first. Nice and quiet again. Glad we caught that when we did. The bearings were getting a little weak, a little loose anyways, but that sound kind of clued us in that there was something to check. But crazy. Loose nuts, cause a noise, and then you find a bearing after the fact. I like it. I don't like the problem. I like that we didn't bring up a combine. Just finished up first half section of wheat. I don't know what it actually ran because I was not calibrated. I haven't checked my calibration, so we'll find out when we're done. Good morning. Man, Scared you, didn't I? Sorry about whatever you just spit your coffee out on from seeing me without a beard. Surprises me yet. Anyways, we are moving combines. We finished that field last night. We are coming over to where they're putting bags on the ground at. So, be nice. We will get to see how that grain bagger works without the swing away. Up to this point, we filled, I don't know, 4 or 5 bags with the swing away, dumping trucks into it. So now we'll know how fast it really is. Get the combines here. We've got 2 fields, a 250 and a 320. Right next to these bags. Bags are between them, so that'll work good. And then we'll have Dad's crop all cut. Be a good feeling for him.
And he's empty. Off to the field he goes again. Well, while he went to go out to get another load, I'm gonna go fix an air line on the white truck. We noticed there was an air leak and Lance picked up a new air line a couple days ago, so now I'm gonna put it on. Fixed air leak. Yay! Here is where it's cracked and it was leaking just a little bit. Just enough to drain air out of the truck. So we want to get it fixed so the truck holds its air longer. And it goes right here. It goes down this into the lift bag for the tag on the trailer. There. New one installed. Ready to go.
This is the worst part about running the grain bagger.
I don't know.
Is the waiting game.
I don't know if it's terrible. It's kind of nice. Just like,
Well, when it gets too long, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
You're kind of like, give me something to do. I ran out of Welkers and Fast Tag videos to watch.
all kind of. Got nothing else.
Let's go fly the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Footage.
So I've had a few questions on grain bags. Why are we using grain bags? Why don't we just build more bins? Oh, and how do we unload them? Building bins is around $3 a bushel. Costs us less than 30 cents, probably about 20 cents a bag per bushel, so we do that. We got a fair amount of lease ground right now that who knows what the future is of that. If we drop it, then we don't have bins built for no reason, and to pay taxes on empty bins kind of seems a little bit counterproductive for our farm. So this year's crop is just such a blessing, such a big crop that we need the extra storage. And most of these farms, the bin facilities were built for 50-50 cropland, which means we used to plant wheat on half the acres and summer fallow the other half the acres. And then it kind of went into chem fallow on the instead of summer fallow, and it started going no-till. And then started adding more acres every year we'd seed. So instead of going 50-50, we might go 60-40, and then next year it might be 75-25. And now we're 100% seeded every acre every year. We've got more than twice the acres because we keep adding land or whatever. So really we could use to build some bins, but most years we're fine. We got about 30 bushel average worth of storage on our farm. Most years we'll haul a little bit to the elevator, but markets are just low enough right now that if we can store the grain and maybe make 50-60 cents a bushel on it, it's worth it. We're a long ways from the elevator. To get trucks to go to the elevator and dump and come back just isn't feasible for our farm. So grain bags work good. We've done ground piles in the past, and those work as long as it stays dry. You usually lose 100 bushels or so, probably in like a 30,000-40,000 bushel pile. But if we end up with a big rain, we'll have a lot of rotten wheat too with the ground piles. So, and they're pretty easy to haul out of. No shoveling, other than the very last little bit. You got to shovel maybe half a tractor bucket full when you're done at the end of the bag that the unloader won't unload. But there's another implement that will hook up to a tractor. PTO will run it, and it will auger those grain bags into our trucks or grain cart or whatever. So there's a little bit of equipment to put into it, but yet you can liquidate them if we need to. We can sell this grain bagger, and right now we don't own an extractor. We rented one last year, but I don't know what we're going to do this year for one yet. So that's why we use grain bags, guys. Sure, I forgot something, but that's mostly it.
Finished one, and got another one on there, just like that. Another bag started. Here he comes to fill it. On this grain bagger, it has a little sample bin right here, and you can crack this open while you're filling it. It'll just trickle in there, and then when your bag's full, you can dump it into like a 5-gallon bucket, and then you can mix it up and put it in a gallon-sized bag and go get it tested. Yep, golden hour. Man, is that sun bright. Look at that field slug. Getting longer. Sampling.
Well, we're getting along here pretty good in this wheat. We are 150 acres into our second field today. That field over across there where the grain bags are at is a 220-ish, 215, something like that. We're on a full 320 acre field right now, and if we can get this one done tonight, going good. Upper 40s right now in yield. So far, all of our the wheat we've cut has averaged 52, I believe. So really, really nice crop.
full.
Slightly.
Just a little.
Got ourselves a good old-fashioned harvest blizzard going on right now. Wind just picked up big time. Cold front coming in. It's supposed to be rain tomorrow morning, so chance of it anyways. Yeah, that's it. Just gotta tell you it's blizzarding. And that's a wrap for tonight. We're letting the wind blow combines off tonight. Ooh, there comes the dust. Dust donuts.